Coming up on Mountain News this morning, we have an update about a man who was paralyzed after a devastating tornado swept through southern Kentucky. And evangelist Franklin Graham helps welcome more than a dozen flood families into brand new homes in Knott County.
Dedicated to eastern and southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News This Morning.
Good morning, I'm Caroline Mueller. Today's date is Monday, December 8th, and the time is now 5:31. Let's check in with meteorologist Megan Dusmal for a look at your forecast this morning. Now, Megan, we were talking in the last half hour that it wasn't that cold when I walked outside, but unfortunately, you did break the news that that is not going to be the case all day. Yeah. It's a little bit of a burst to my bubble, but I guess you don't make the rules. You just tell us about them. I just
enforce them, yeah. Well, as you are heading today, just as she mentioned, it's not too terrible for some folks as you're starting off the day, but those temperatures do drop, which will lead to a change from rain to snow through the next couple hours. Here's a look at what we're seeing on satellite and radar this morning. Rain chances still for many folks out and about, but for our far northern counties, which are already seeing the drop in temperatures, looking at that snow. Now, here's a look at currents across the region. We're talking low 30s for our northern counties and low 40s for our southern counties. Pretty big difference in those temperatures. And just as we've been talking about, it is going to get colder. So keep in mind that blue bar, that is the actual temperatures dropping to the low 30s by about 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. And then we have the wind chill, how cold those temperatures will feel. And by the time we head to noon, it's going to feel like the mid-20s. So yes, it's not too bad this morning, but bring that winter coat because you're going to need it as you're heading back home later today. Caroline.
Sounds good, Megan. Thank you. Back in May, we shared the heartbreaking story of David Krell, who was paralyzed after a devastating tornado swept through southern Kentucky. After months of fighting, David has passed away due to complications from his injuries. His sister, Shawn Cupp, says the community has shown incredible support. A London business offered to pay for his funeral, and other community members have also donated money to help.
It's been really amazing. They've never let us down. I promise you that. They don't let anybody down. And just everybody has been amazing through all of it. We couldn't ask for anything more.
Cupp says their final goal is to take Krell's remains to Florida, where he grew up. The Hazard Fire Department responded to this house fire Thursday night on Carter Street. Crews also had to battle cold and snow. Officials say the house was abandoned, but people were known to stay in it. The cause of the fire is not known. No injuries were reported. A lawsuit alleging abuse in Kentucky's juvenile justice system is unraveling. The case involves a teenage girl, now 20, who disappeared. That's according to our partners at the Herald Leader. Her attorney is asking to withdraw, saying he can't locate her. He says she may be homeless or in a psychiatric facility in Indiana. The suit claims the girl was held in a filthy isolation cell in 2022, mocked and neglected. The Department of Juvenile Justice denies mistreatment. A spokeswoman previously stated the girl should not have been in a detention facility due to her severe mental illness. The U.S. Justice Department is actively investigating Kentucky's juvenile detention centers. 10 people were hospitalized Thursday in Lexington due to a carbon monoxide leak. It happened at an apartment building under construction. The cause was a diesel heater that was not properly ventilated. Health officials say as it gets colder, it's important to get your heat sources checked. Some patients with carbon monoxide poisoning come in after their detectors go off, but others are found unconscious in their homes.
Carbon monoxide poisoning is typically fatal when somebody is in a situation where they are getting sick and then they become unconscious and they are alone and cannot be removed from that environment that they're in.
Doctors urge you to get a carbon monoxide detector for your home if you don't already have one. Yesterday, veterans of foreign wars Churchill Downs Post 2921 held a special remembrance ceremony in downtown Louisville. It brought troops from different branches of the military together to pay their respects to the soldiers who lost their lives that day. Those in attendance yesterday say it's an event every American should never forget.
It's important to remember your past and what brought us here and what. It's American soldiers that lost their lives fighting for the country. They should be remembered. It is very important.
Churchill Downs VFW Post 2921 say they will host this remembrance ceremony every year moving forward. The Kentucky Department of Fish and Wildlife is expanding chronic wasting disease surveillance measures. Those are now in effect for 9 new counties, including Laurel, McCreary, Pulaski, Rockcastle, Wayne, and Whitley. It comes after the detection of CWD in a deer harvested in Pulaski County in September. Learn more about these regulations at WYMT.com. The catastrophic flooding that took place in July of 2022 destroyed homes and businesses throughout eastern Kentucky. And Friday, 18 Knott County families were given a new start. Just in time for Christmas, Samaritan's Purse dedicated 18 homes in the Chestnut Ridge Higher Ground community. Officials say this milestone represents a long road of recovery and resilience of the Appalachian people.
Well, I think a lot of times people wonder, is God mad at us because we've gone through these tragedies? No, God loves us, but we live in a broken world. And but this will be a little beacon of light. There'll be people from other parts of Kentucky who will come to see this community so they can go back and do it in their community, something similar.
Each house is brand new and fully furnished by the Samaritan's Purse Rebuild Program and local churches, and will be at no cost to the families. Schools across the 14th region are competing in a daily attendance challenge through December 19th. Perry County Schools Superintendent Kent Campbell pitched the idea to the other school districts. Now 15 high schools will face off each day, with the school earning the most daily wins taking home a trophy. Districts say attendance still has not returned to pre-COVID levels, and they hope the competition will give students another reason to show up.
And there's no replacement for being in the classroom with a teacher and just the standard instruction that happens every day in our school district. And so we really want to promote and tell our parents, hey, the greatest place for your kids during a school day for them to learn is to be with that teacher.
The challenge runs until December 19th and includes all 15 high schools in the region. Leaders hope this is a fun, competitive way to get attendance numbers up when they are not out for a snow day. The 74th Rotary Club Pancake Day wrapped up in Pikeville, and organizers say the event has been a success. WYMT's Buddy Forbes has a look at the annual event.
Rotarians devoted their Friday to filling plates with stacks and sausage.
You know, we was a little worried about the weather, but it hasn't slowed anybody down. It's doing fantastic. The people have been constant and lots of call-in orders.
The annual Pikeville Rotary Club Pancake Day brought surges of hungry community members for an all-you-can-eat meal at the Appalachian Wireless Arena.
Tell them how many pieces of sausage you ate.
3 pieces of sausage?
6.
Oh, goodness.
He ate 6 pieces of sausage.
I've been going up down the steps running pancakes, and we have served a lot of pancakes today and sausage. So and it's good. So we get to go around and we wait on the tables and all that and talk to people.
The event, which is one of the Rotary Club's largest fundraisers, serves as a way to support the organization's outreaches.
And you never know who you may run into up here at Pancake Days, but it's a great event, and it's something the community I would love to see, and it's for a good cause. That's the main thing. It's really and truly for a good cause, because the money is going right back out of here.
From helping flood victims to providing for families in need, the proceeds of the event also go toward providing a little Christmas cheer to senior citizens throughout the county.
We're doing a nursing home project right now. All the nursing homes in Pike County, we provide a Christmas gift for every resident of these nursing homes. And, of course, candy, food, fun stuff.
Members say the meals help the mission, serving as a way to show people in the community what Rotary revolves around.
It's important because it's one of the oldest civic groups that I know of. It is the oldest, and it gives people a chance, business people that join Rotary or anybody that joins Rotary, to be a part of the community and to provide for them.
In Pike County, Buddy Forbes, WYMT Mountain News.
Pancake Day wrapped up at 6 o'clock Friday, but the arena was open late for festive shopping as the whimsical Winterfest craft fair kicked off. As we dive deeper into colder weather, the Laurel County Sheriff's Office is making sure kids in their area stay warm this winter. The office is announcing their annual Kids Winter Warmth Drive. The event is hosted throughout their Behind the Badge program. Deputies will be collecting items this Wednesday through Monday, December 22nd. They're asking for new children's coats, gloves, socks, and toboggans. You can drop off donations in the Sheriff's Office lobby during their office hours, Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. And this time of year, keeping kids warm should be a priority, but experts say that task isn't always as simple as it seems. Norton Children's Prevention and Wellness Team says wearing plenty of layers outdoors is key, but inside a car, those layers can hurt more than they can help. Thick winter coats can impact how car seat harnesses fit, impacting their effectiveness in the event of a crash.
When you're in a car seat, we want that harness, or the seatbelt for that matter, to be as close to the child's body as possible. So having thick layers and jackets and things like that in between, that can allow for compression during a crash force, and that can make the harness be a lot looser than what parents anticipate.
Norton Children's experts suggest placing kids in a car seat with their regular outfit. Only after buckling in should you place a coat or a blanket over them for extra warmth. Coming up, Golden Globe nominations are out today. That and more in a look of today's Ion Entertainment Report.
And a slight temperature warm-up is on the way. We could hit average temperatures on Wednesday.